Well, it's been another very mild day, dominated by cloud cover, sunshine, and warm temperatures. Temperatures bumped up to around 21 Celsius today across Charlwood in Surrey. That's the warmest temperature of the year so far for the UK, and it's all thanks to high pressure, southerly breezes blowing, and with good spells of strong March sunshine. Those temperatures reacted accordingly. We've seen temperatures even up across Altmahara as high as 17 Celsius today. Thanks to that sunshine, it really does make a big difference when you climb that sun higher in the sky at this time of year. That basically, the higher the sunshine, the more energy can be released down to the surface, and of course the air temperature is actually the air warms basically through the sun penetrating the surface and then radiating that heat back up into the air. It doesn't actually heat up from top down, it's actually from bottom up, so to speak, if you can understand what I mean. But certainly we've had plenty of spells of sunshine today across many areas. We've seen an outbreak of sunshine across the central belt today before yet more cloud cover, like we've seen this morning, did return, and it really did keep temperatures slightly down on what they could have been had there been basically had we been sunny. But we've got here a little upper level low pressure system that is of course producing showers across parts of Ireland, but we've seen generally a dry day across Scotland. I did expect to see more in the way of cloud cover and also some showers pushing through. It certainly did remain dry basically across the board today. We did see down across the southwest, down by Devon and Cornwall, we've seen some cloud cover, but certainly the high pressure remains in control, and of course that is continuing to produce the warm temperatures. We've seen temperatures, like I say, 21 degrees today. That's over 10 Celsius above the seasonal average for this time of year, which now starts to be around 11 Celsius, I believe. But certainly I do think that the drought across many parts of England and the south will continue, unfortunately, to get worse. The reason being is we've got another full week next week of high pressure dominance, and of course the warmer the air temperature, the higher the evaporation rate of those soils will be, and therefore you've got that that basically that feedback between the soils becoming drier because of the warming temperatures. But as well as that, those drying soils also enhance the heating process. It actually dries out that lower atmosphere. Once that sun's energy beats down on that, the drier air is easier to heat up than it does when it's a dampness, when there's a lot of moisture in the air. Some of that moisture in the air would go into evaporating, so some of the sun's energy goes into evaporating that moisture. Had there been a moister air mass, it would of course remain slightly cooler than what we're seeing, because some of the energy from that sun is going into evaporation of that moisture. Now, if of course we see that drought continuing, plenty of sunshine, that you've got that drying out process with the soils being dry, the sun beating down, therefore warmer temperatures. Now, as we progress into next week, we are looking, well, should I say the weekend first? Let's look at Sunday. Gone is that upper level low pressure system. High pressure, folks, is building into the UK and Ireland. Not a good sign for the drought-stricken areas, and unfortunately this is the type of pattern that sees that drought continue to expand. By Monday, look at that there, the high is sitting right over the UK and Ireland. Yes, we're going to see pretty much a dry pattern next week across the majority of the UK and Ireland. My concern is, however, that it's difficult when you've got high pressure sitting literally right over the UK, when you've got a very little in the way of wind. Any fog and mist and cloud cover that is low-lying, that develops during the overnight hours, during the slightly cooler hours at night, you tend to find that during the daytime, with the lack of wind, it can be hard for that cloud cover, that fog and mist, to actually evaporate and to disappear. Therefore, it makes a little bit of a challenge forecasting next week. Where the sun does shine, I am expecting temperatures to boost well into the 20s. 22 to 24 Celsius is very, very possible. Now, you say to yourself, Mark, that's a bit high, especially for this time of year. But if I skip through back to to today, you notice something here. The heights are nowhere near as strong as what they're going to be next week, and yet we've seen where that sunshine was a temperature of 21 Celsius today. So if it's like this here over the UK and Ireland today, producing such temperatures at 18 in the Midlands, even up to Greater Manchester, we've seen temperatures up as high as at least 17 Celsius at Woodford. But if you get that by Tuesday, look at that there. You've got much stronger high pressure in the upper levels of the atmosphere, strong surface high pressure as well. I think it's conceivable that even parts of Scotland next week, if we get enough sunshine, could be looking at temperatures into the 20s. Really remarkable for this time of year. Certainly, again, nothing quite on par with the United States at the moment, but certainly it is very, very warm for this time of year, and also dry. We're struggling to get that rainfall. This is by Tuesday the 28th. Look at that there. High pressure remaining in control. This is mid next week, folks. So there's no sign of any rain. We never had that this week. During last weekend, of course, we've seen some rainfall across the south. Wasn't much to write home about, and unfortunately, folks, you need a lot of rain to even dent the drought that we're seeing. Now, this week, dry. Next week, dry. There is a trough looking ahead at next weekend, Saturday. Look at that there. A fairly chilly air mass actually coming down through the north of the UK. What that will do is it will send in much chillier air, perhaps like we've seen last weekend, some mountain snow across the Highlands of Scotland. But look at that there by Sunday here, folks. By Monday, the high actually is starting to build back in. We'll lose that chilly air. Wouldn't surprise me if we start to see that ridge once again building into the UK and Ireland. We need to see that rainfall, folks. At the moment, I don't see it happening. Next week is going to be another warm week. It will probably be the warmest week of the year so far, without a doubt. It will also be potentially some of the warmest temperatures we've seen in the month of March for many, many years. It wouldn't surprise me. And yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if we see a 25 somewhere across the south of England or the Midlands during the course of next week. High pressure has been very much on these models now for next week, and I certainly buy into the idea now. What we've seen over the past several months, what we've seen so far in this early part of spring, I just simply don't see that shift, that change to a different type of pattern across the western half of Europe. We've got, some 20% or lower rainfall, annual rainfall averages and percentage down through France and Spain as well. What that would do is that very dry air, our soils covering the majority of Western Europe from Spain up into basically central England, that has definitely has, in my opinion, had an effect on producing stronger than normal heights over this part of the world, and then it's more difficult for rainfall to push in and really try and dent that. But continue to keep checking back to my blog, as well as that on first-hand weather. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter, and I'll keep you up to date with the latest ideas and thoughts. But certainly it looks, for the next 7 to 10 days, it looks dry across our part of the world. Keep checking back. I'll keep you up to date. Have a great day, folks. Bye-bye.